It's not getting used to it, haven't you? Yes. Bring it out when this sort of thing comes out. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy without this.
All right. Oh, good to think.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Find a seat.
Very
We're
good,
all
very
sitting
good.
down.
We
Start with some
do that.
meditations.
Yeah.
We're starting with some
I didn't think about it. I
meditation.
didn't see Susan.
Well done for making it. I wasn't
That's
expecting
really-
anyone to turn up actually.
Yeah. Okay.
4, 5, 6.
There's a fan.
Oh, great. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your change. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's in
Okay,
shrapnel.
all right.
Pop it in there.
No, I've got some here.
This one here, tell me how to go into Addenbrooke's.
What is it, 6 or 7?
Six. It's 6. I've got a pound change. If you want to give me that £2, I can give you £1 in change. Oh, okay, that's even better. Thanks very much.
To have the laser treatment on my eye.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Okay, we'd better make a start. Right, so I think the
Pre-op with a pre-op. That always amazes me. They give you the pre-op when you wait for it.
Does
And
anyone
I've got
have
an hour later, I've got a neurologist. How are you getting in there?
I could
My
ask
daughter
if
Jo's
she
going
got-
to take.
All right, I've
got. No, that's it. You need someone with you. No, I've got the gentleman or the.
There's two after this. You got all your two in.
They're gonna take me in. I don't know.
We'll sit down because we'll have to start.
Where to go. You know, and 9 times out of 10 I get taken away to the car. You'd never get anywhere I'm going over, do you? No.
No computer.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you doing it with your phone?
They're very expensive.
Right.
We all sat down.
Yeah. We'll start with some meditation. I just thought, because it's so hot, you better do a hot weather. A
Good
hot
idea,
weather session. I'm just sort of recording it on here. And then hopefully, because my computer's, I forgot to bring my plug for the computer, so that's okay, so we've got that again. So just, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, you've got an apple, you apple.
Oh, no, Apple.
No, it's apple. Yeah, that won't work, so it wouldn't help, so we'll just do that. I'll move that a little bit closer, actually. Yeah, so let's just, what we're gonna do, we're just going to sit, so just move yourself so that you're in the first third of the chair. And we're going to place our feet on the, I was so hot, I had to take my sandals off, on the so hot, so if anyone else wants.
You're not
to
the
take
only
their
one,
shoes
I
off-
have to too.
Yeah, if anyone else wants to take their shoes off, feel free. We're just doing the keeping cool session today. So. Just breathing in. I'm breathing out, yeah, that's the problem. So, just feel, yeah, if you want to get the angle of knees, you want a 90-degree angle. And you also want a 2-fist gap between the feet and the knees.
Okay, yeah.
So just let your arms rest.
Hello.
We're just breathing in and breathing out. Grab a chair. Yeah, we'll do the monies afterwards if anyone's so I've got the door open, I've got this door open, that door's open,
And the windows.
them windows are open, those windows are open, so you might need a little bit, oh, should we make sure we've got enough room?
So we don't need to
Chairs.
first in front there.
So, yeah, you might want to. That's it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Just breathing in and out, just in case we do some seated exercise, or we might just do the sitting down. So make sure you've got a good posture, so your feet flat on the floor. You've got a 2-fist gap between the knees, you're sinking your sitting bones down, and the head is floating up. So we're just gently breathing in. Gently breathing out. Oh, you'll need to grab a chair. I miscalculated. I thought we weren't going to get anyone here. So there's a chair by the piano or there's a chair round there. Grab a chair and sit on it. Okay. We're just talking, well done for making it. I wasn't expecting as many people. I thought I was going to be the only one.
No, no.
And maybe me and the Zoom. And to, so we'll need arm room. So we're just breathing in and out. So notice the contact with the feet. So just gently breathe in and gently feel the hand. So those of you that are watching this at home afterwards, it's very, very hot. It's like what, 30 degrees, at least, or 20, at least in the late 20s. It was about this morning at about 8 o'clock. It was 23 degrees already.
Blimey.
8 a.m. Normally, that time in the morning, there's this real freshness.
Yeah.
And we went out and it was like, oh, like another-
Hits you, doesn't it? Yeah.
So we just
I
want
think it's just so quick, isn't it? 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's good and hot.
it's very changeable. Well, I mean,
Very
only
quickly.
the week before last, I think, we had to put the heat on.
Mm.
We had to put, and now, it's ridiculous. So anyway,
Yeah.
we just. So because of that, you want to be very mindful of your body and how you're feeling, and you want to adapt what you do depending on your environment. So because it's so hot, it's going to be too much to do. We might do the first part of the Shibashi set. We'll get back to the second half because it's so hot we can't think and concentrate. So there's no point doing anything too complicated. What we can do is we can look at principles of movement. We can mostly focus on stillness and being very calm. That's what we're doing. So we're just checking our posture. Just see. Breathing in and out. So notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. So we're just shutting our eyes, we're lengthening through the spine. We'll see it. That's all right. Follow the breath in. Follow the breath out. Are you waiting to see the podiatry lady?
Sophie, yes.
Yeah, you need to go round and then through the other side door. She's in that room there. Yeah, that's all right. No, it's yeah, that's good. Otherwise, she'll be there all night, won't she?
Give her off.
Is Sophie just for the day centre people?
No, she's for everybody. You could, I might go and see her myself
Because I need to see.
there's two of them.
Oh,
There's Sophie and then there's the other one.
right.
There's two. They kind of alternate, but from what I've heard, she's excellent. So
Okay.
very important.
How do you get hold of her though? When I have to phone?
Yeah. You can ask Day Centre, they probably know her number because she has to book the place, so they'll have to have a contact detail. But there's two of them, but I can't remember the other one's name.
Okay. Thank you.
So anyway, we're just breathing. Now where's the Zoom gone? I'll just have a look. I can't work it on my phone. It's if she turns up, we'll just have to let. So we're just,
Sensible.
we'll just keep breathing and
Makes sense.
sitting. So you can have your eyes open and you can have your eyes closed. And what we're doing, we're following the breath. So in Taoist meditation, which Mike was talking about the other week, they don't even bother following the breath. They say just sit. But that's a little bit high level. So a useful thing to do, what I like for the basic meditation, is you contact with the ground, upright spine, follow the breath. So I do those three things. So the Buddhists do a counting breath, they go in and out, 1, in and out, 2 to 10. I did hear of one other Buddhist practice. I was listening to a podcast where you have to count for 100 breaths in that one, and then if you miss it, you have to start from 1 again. But 10's bad enough. It's really hard to do. If you want to do that, or just follow the breath in and out, because I find the counting is a bit of a distraction. So we're just going to sit. And then notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. Sorry. They are tricky, those phones. It is a nice tune. I mean, that's one of the
Yeah.
versions.
Thought that was what it was from there.
Phones are really clever now. They tell you if someone's at the front door as well.
Incredible.
So chin tucked in. So we just breathe in and out. And notice the spine. Okay, softening the muscles either side of the spine. Then notice the contact with the ground. So you've got the sitting bones and your feet are in contact. And then just pay attention to the breath. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath out. So being calm and following the breath in. Following the breath. very slowly open your eyes. Nice and relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. So it'd be quite nice to do some very soft movements. So we'll do some very soft movements. And what I'd like to do is actually look at the Tai Chi standing exercises. So you can do this as a big movement or a little movement. You can just go side to side. So we just do some things that work the spine. Again, if you don't want to move a lot, just move a teeny tiny movement. Tiny movement is just as good as big movement. And then we go forward and back. So keeping that calmness, that real sense of very quiet. So in Reach, they've done up the new church, the old church. And if you get a chance, go and sit in that church. Because that is the idea, that's what we're trying to cultivate when we're doing these arts, when we're doing Tai Chi. We're trying to cultivate this real sense of quiet stillness that's completely undisturbable. It's very peaceful in that church. You just sit there and think, yeah.
It is, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's got a real, or any church. I think there's other churches. I mean,
What's the size? Because it's not that big.
it's quite
Yeah.
comforting.
Yeah.
I've been in another church. There's one in Arrington where my friend, the parish councillor, he's helping. They sort of have money to restore it, and it's very old, and it's got this real lovely atmosphere, real quietness, a sense of it's very deep quiet, really good. And then what we do is we go round and round, just a very gentle circle. So you can do a little circle, and that's fine. You can do a big circle if you've got a bit of a stiff back and want to release it. You can do a nice big circle, but you might want to just do a small circle. So people just got a different type of back. And we just go round and round. If you want at the same time, you can rub the lower back while you go round and round. You can reach. And that's just a really nice thing to do. We've got Right. Okay. Hang on. I can't work this. This needs to keep going. How do I pin my video? Apps more. Right. Let's try that. Right, I should have spotlighted that. That should be better now. Is that working?
It's over there.
Yeah, okay. Spotlight. Yeah. Right. So just keep going. Right, I'm not used to using. I've had to do it on my phone because I might redo the video. If the video is messed up, I'll just record a new one. You just have to try and remember what I did. Yeah. So we're just doing, we started off with some seated meditation. And then go in the other direction. Nice and tall. Wiggle the toes. Draw the toes in, stretch the toes out, 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 draw the toes in, stretch the toes out.
I find that quite hard to do, but then I have had a problem with my feet,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because we're in the wars, what happened?
Yeah. Well, it's, I don't know how you pronounce it, that plantar.
Oh, plantar fasciitis, yeah, that's a pain that.
Oh, poor thing, sorry to hear that.
And then
Sorry?
stretch it.
Sorry to hear that.
That's okay, I think it's starting to get a little bit better.
She might be able to do something about that, they know loads of stuff, dietary state, it's a degree level course, dietary. Yeah, they have to do 3 or 4 years.
That's a long time.
Just on the feet, amazing. isn't it?
Incredible.
And I think they're quite complex, aren't they?
Feet are very complex, I mean, like, you get physios that specialise in feet.
Nothing's worse if your feet aren't.
Yeah, if you get your feet right, then the rest is fine, so that's why it is important to look after the feet.
Of course.
It is important, so let's just do, we'll just circle the ankles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, down, 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 down. So this is much easier to do when you're sitting down.
Yeah. We're falling all over the place.
Or you have to grab hold of the wall, do the standing up version. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, down. 3, 4.
Yeah, feel it, can't you?
So you can. It's just really good. In hot weather, you want to be nice to your joints. So we're just going to do that one. 1, heel, toe, heel, toe. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5. It's like a hokey pokey. 7 and 8. And then like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then have a bit of a wiggle. So just wiggle your hips. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Very nice. Oh, lovely. And then switch up. Oh, like you're a cat, and you've just seen a really nice pair of velvet curtains. And you just sort of, yeah, they're great. Oh, okay, any questions so far?
Not yet.
No, okay. Let's do this one. So we're just going forward and back to show you from the side. So we're going forward, we're going back. Like that. And what we'll do is we'll do the turtle comes in and out of its shell, so this is a, we'll actually go back, go forward, go back, so go forward, go back, go forward, go back, go forward, go back, forward. No. Wait. That's a bit better. Yeah, feel much better. So now what we'll do is slightly just breathe in. Breathe out. 2. Great. Then forward, breathe it in, open. Breathe out. In. Big breath in, breathe out, push. Still breathing out. Still. Breathe in, forward. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, raise up. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. In fact, if you want, you can go back, just do it. Lean the rest back to the chair. Oh. Just do this once, do the other round. Breathe out. And just lean against the back. It's in a very chill version. In, open, like that. Breathe out. So Eli would be a bit, no, it's too hot. Breathe in, forward. Breathe out. Breathe out through the mouth. You can still breathe in and out. Breathing, come forward and come down. Breathe out. And rested it. Much better. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we've got a fly on the ceiling, not a fly on the wall.
Just as well.
Breathe in.
Oh, you probably got some on the wall.
Breathe out. And just rest. I'm just going to sit and breathe in and out. You want to do some neck things? All right, we'll do some neck things. Yeah, we'll do. Forward, breathe in. Breathe out. Stay a little bit more upright for this last round. In, open. Breathe out. Okay, big breath in and out with the palm pushing the palm. Breathe in, big breath. Breathe out. Nice and still, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out. In. Okay, so if you want to free up the neck, what you do is the shoulders. So like this. Yes, the snoot.
That's it, yeah.
And then backwards. Very gently turn the head. Okay, then semicircle, go down, up, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side 2, 3, 4, and 5. Middle. And then very gently just tap in the shoulder. Tapping with either the back of the hand or the fifth. Cross the chest, cross the tongue, cross the chest, cross the tongue, cross the chest, cross the tummy, cross the chest, cross the tummy, cross the chest, cross the tummy one more time. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross the chest, cross the tummy, chest. Let's try moving it neck a bit more. Try that. So, bit better on the neck. The other thing you can do, you can rub your hands together and just very gently sit back on the chair. Breathe in and out. And think, stop thought. You can do it that way, or you can just allow your hand to rest like that. And do one at a time. Just let that. Think nice, soft thoughts in the neck. Breathing in and out. So you kind of breathe. You're breathing into the contact. Thinking of the neck, muscle softening, releasing, letting go, and then you swap. So it's just like you don't even need to massage it, just rest your hand. It's like comforting and nurturing the neck. Yeah, the one behind like that, I quite like that. Just leave that. Breathing in and out. Do a little bit of a rub on the neck. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, nice. Now, why can't we do stuff like this more in this pub? And then we'll do the thumbs down the occipital ridge. I'll go for the zoomies. So what we do, you like that. So you see, that's the occipital ridge, this bony bit there, and the muscles around there can get really tight, so you just be really kind. Do that. You do that very nice, very nice. So yeah, I've got an interesting week this week. I'm doing some Tai Chi work and a little bit of music work for a bunch of university actors.
Oh, brilliant.
Actors. So, and I'm getting paid for it, so
Good.
it means I've had to record Friday's classes this week, so I recorded Friday morning, so that if anyone wants to come to a Tai Chi class, look on YouTube, there'll be one 9 o'clock till 10, to go through the 24-step form, and then there's a fitness class at 11, that will be on at the same time, but on YouTube and not on Zoom, so that'll be really good. So it is good to go to more than one, if you can. Go to more than one class a week. You can either do that physically, come into class, or you can watch a YouTube class and just join in with it.
Mm.
You know, 'cause
What would you have to put on YouTube then, Grey Heron? Would you put
yeah,
that
the Grey
on?
Heron, I'll show you after, the Grey Heron Internal Arts YouTube channel. You just look up YouTube, Grey Heron Internal Arts, that's what it says on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Grey Heron Internal Art, and we've got every single class pretty much that we teach. I don't do the Tai Chi and Tea anymore because it's just too much to sort out the computer. I'd rather get there and we just chill. It's a chill out space. I don't mind the computer on some music, that's fine, but it's a chilled out, like a very, so there's ones that I don't do. I don't record the Burwell ones. I don't record the Tai Chi and Tea, but all the others I record, and then I've got some that are purely only ever online. So the Friday morning is only ever online. It just gives me a little bit of flexibility as to where I am in the country, because sometimes I could be cat sitting, or I might be up in Glasgow, or I might be in different countries. So it just means I can. They're purely on Zoom, those two. But they're good. They're both really good. All the classes are good. So we're just doing that, and then we'll just massage the shoulder, just rub down, so you go round, rub that, and then we'll do that. So again, much easier to do the massaging if you're sitting down or lying down.
Yeah.
Wiggle each of the fingers, just wiggle each of the fingers. So we're just getting the circulation going, because in the hot weather, the circulation, you need to make sure you're drinking enough water.
Yeah.
You've got your fluid. I want to tap there, where that. Again, this can get quite tight in hot weather. So it's your pectoralis major minor. You do your pectoralis major minor here. So it's the insertions where they join to the bone. You can get quite congested around there. So the idea of Tai Chi, and then just rub down there. The idea with Tai Chi is that you're just helping free up any blockages. That's shape it. And we're just breathing. So let's do a bit of open flow, and then we'll look at the health posture. So it's health posture there, health posture, and then hopefully we'll have time to do it. What we've just done, sitting down, standing up. So we're doing a hardly anything at all class.
Water break.
But actually they're really good.
Water break.
We do need a water break. Let's all go and have some water. Very good point. I forgot all about, what a silly thing to do. Drink some water right now. There's the kitchen. Okay, water break. Water break. I can't pause. If I pause the recording, I don't know if that will work. Which will it go away? I don't know. I'm not used to using my phone for the thing, so we'll just do that. So get some water. See how much the battery now. I wasn't sure if the battery was going. So my that's right. I think it was spread. Yeah. Right. That's brilliant. But thanks for remembering to carry that. So Amy's still in there with the, she might be able to catch them for the next. It does.
Yeah, but she's finishing at 6, we're now at 6, you might finish the town course.
So if you catch her, because she's got to pack up and that at 6, so go and catch her and you'll be able to have a chat with her. But I think she seems like she really knows lots of things about the feet, so I'm going to go and see her myself.
Yeah.
I mean, my feet are all right at the moment, it's not so, but they're doing all right. But it's good, you want to look after the feet. I mean, I go see the osteopath, and then I go see, oh, well remembered, thanks, otherwise I would have thought this was paper, until it got very fast. Need a little sausage. I will get round to doing the register, because that's quite sensible, isn't it? I just need to get the clipboard and then a bit of paper, and then you can all sign yourselves in. Yeah, A4 sheet of paper, that would do the trick. That's fine, Jagged Brothers, so that's 5 car people I've been recommended so far. So, yeah, I'll be bringing my car jar to class, and I'm going to get an online car jar as well, so we can crowdfund for me to get a new car, because I ain't got. Well, I don't happen to. I'd like to get a hybrid, second-hand hybrid Toyota, because they cost a lot less petrol, like half the petrol, and they last a long time. But it's going to cost. No, it won't. It'll be. It's more than what I normally pay for a car, but in the long run, it'll be cheaper. I'm looking for sort of between 6 and 7 grand tops, because I'm not going any more than that. So I'm not. I haven't got those amounts. So what I'm doing is I'll see. I might look into getting possibly like a credit card and just have it specifically for that purpose. But I want to spend. If I can get some, I'm going to be asking everybody to put a quid or two into my car jar, and then that will hopefully, if 1,000 people, if 1,000 people gave me 2 quid, that'd be a good. That'd be the deposit sorted out. No, so we'll see what I can do. I'm sure.
Have you had problems with your feet? You say that.
Occasionally, because I get a bit of arthritis, but I've got they could develop into things. So and you know, if you get like if I've done something and damaged it, and then I go and take it to the. I've got slightly I've got hypermobile joints, so I've got to go every now and then go and see. But they're in pretty good nick though. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at open close. Finish chatting. I will wait for people to return to the chairs. Sorry, I'm a bit. It's like that. Those two from the Muppets, isn't it? You know, when they sit there and they start talking about things. Yeah. That's right. I'm allowed to have a chin, mate. I mean, it's perfectly fine. We're so hot, anything goes today. So, you know, we could be watching this class in a few months' time in the winter when it's freezing. You won't understand it at all, but you've got to adapt your training to your environment. Yeah. Well, it's more like paying attention to what the flow is and acting appropriately, more than just sort of. It's not a passive thing. It's a sort of actively engaging with your environment. So it's a little bit. It's still relaxed, but it's a little bit more.
Pungy.
Bit more,
Get up and go, something.
A little bit, a bit more like that. So
You don't realise that we are doing things.
We are doing
Because
things.
it's very slow. And then all of a sudden you think, wow, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. So moving slowly, like when we were doing this exercise and we were doing that and we were moving slowly, that's still hard because when you're moving slowly, you are engaging your muscles in a postural way, and we've been practicing our seated.
Yeah, I mean, actually, slow moving, if anything, it's more difficult to do than
Oh, yeah,
fast. And,
Yeah,
and
it's
also
slower.
we're trying to connect through the body as well. If you want to connect properly, you need to go slow first, so it works better. You need to go slow, so it's like slow cookers. If you go and eat I ate this really amazing stew that my friend had this slow cooker, and it had been cooking all day, and it had proper like dumplings in.
Yummy.
Oh my goodness me, it was. And I ate it, and it was like, wow,
it builds you up.
it was fantastic. So this is a bit like a slow cooker, getting proper, thorough, quiet cooking, that you end up with this really tasty meal
Lovely.
that's good for you. You know, it's that kind of thing. That's what Tai Chi is like.
Fast food is never good for you.
Well, fast food isn't, and it's also not. It's very exploitative. It's not nice to the animals. What they're not in an organic farm. If they've been in an organic farm, at least they'd have had a nice life before them. You know, and it's I know some of my friends. Yeah,
you're right.
and like some of my friends, I've got some like Hindu friends, and in the Hinduism, they very careful with what they don't even eat food if someone's cooked. They'd rather eat their own food that they cook, because then they can get all in the right mindset, very calm and kind.
Yeah.
And you don't want to eat food that's been made by a stressed person, because you'll be.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's interesting, but that's why a lot of them won't eat any meat.
Yeah, my daughter Jo's like that.
They won't eat any meat or anything like that. They'll just eat the vegetables. And you know, it's just a different way of looking. It's good to find out how the people from other cultures are viewing things. Because even if you don't agree with it, it's interesting.
Yeah, of course.
So it's all good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do open close, but we're just doing forward and back. Forward and back. So the open, so what you do is you breathe in, open with the wrists, open with the hands. Breathe out, close the wrists, close. But we're just getting ourselves in a nice. How we do? Oh, we did have a long water break. Okay, it's fine. We will do some standing up stuff. Yeah, I taught an hour and a half of the 2-hour fitness class.
Oh, well done,
Today, which was fun. I was moving very slowly, but yeah, if you want a class with a bit of welly in it and a bit of a Friday fitness class, you can actually pace it how you work though, just because
Was that on YouTube or?
it's on YouTube and it's also on Zoom, but not this week because I'm with the app, but it's on Zoom. If you get in touch with me, if I'm not teaching it on Zoom, I'll have pre-recorded it, be on the YouTube. So now elbows, wrists, fingers open, elbows, wrists, fingers closed. So it's like a bellows breathing in and out, or a piano accordion, you know, they go like that.
Yeah. Know someone who does that.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, my friend Jane played
Lovely.
She's fantastic.
Very clever.
Very clever. Very clever, because there's all them things to do.
Oh, crikey,
Really
yeah.
good for your brain, I'm sure. Yeah.
It was like a church organ. I was.
Yeah, my
Oh, yeah,
friend
with
played
that
the church organ.
It's fabulous. Absolutely
He
fabulous.
was a real dad hand at this Widor piece, Widor, and it really, and when the deep notes come in, it just, wow.
Yeah.
Laughs and runs. So it's a bit like doing that, so just like that.
I used to.
And then we open, shoulders, elbows, wrists.
Oh, incredible. Yeah, it sounds really good.
I had to go on it. It's quite hard because there's a lot. It's like
Got the feet.
it's like playing piano.
Yeah, and all these
hard
little knobs you have
sometimes.
to press.
You have to press all these little knobs. Yeah. Gorgeous sound.
Oh, fabulous.
Now, one of the orchestras I played in, there's a couple of organists, and then the sound, even though the piano's over there, but the pipes is over there. So
Oh, it's just
sound comes from a
fabulous.
different part of the church, and it freaks us all out.
Yeah, you can't price that kind of thing, can you?
No. So down like this. And then chest, shoulders, elbows, fingers, wrists and fingers. Chest, shoulders open, elbows open, wrists open, fingers open. Ouch. And then come back. one more time, so I won't do the full version. When I did this exercise with Emma, we spent the better part of an hour on it. Just going very slowly, then slowly doing elbow, then shoulder, chest. Then we went up, and then we went up very high, but that's
Bit heavy.
it's gonna be for this time, for this heat.
Yeah, but heavy.
It's too much. So what we're doing is we're looking at the standing postures, but we'll do them sitting down. So we're at the front third of the seat, we're checking our posture, we're checking the back, so soften the muscles inside the spine, nice and relaxed. Then we just gather around. And then that's the first one, so Cheng Bao. Cheng Bao, so the way the Grandmaster does it, bring the hands in a bit, just really relax that. He does a very wimpy version, I'd say, of it. But he's a Grandmaster, so he wants us to calm down. So this is probably
So
the
he's a
easiest way of
Grandmaster.
doing it. And then if you want to challenge yourself a bit, you just bring the hands out a bit. And it's like, if I show you from, come a bit closer, you're holding up forward, holding around forward. So breathing them out. So that's posture number one, Cheng Bao, or embracing holding. Embracing holding. So we won't hold it too long, it's quite challenging. Just leaving it back. So you want to relax the shoulders sink. And again, make it easier for yourself. That's better. So short standing, when I've done this with Grandmaster Chen Chaowan and Master Chen, his son, well, one of his sons teaches, they all go around the wells teaching Tai Chi. He does it, and a short sit is 20 minutes. And a long, well, short standing is 20 minutes, and then for a long time we'll do it anything between 3/4 of an hour and an hour. Standing, but you've got to build up to it, even to 20 minutes, you've got to build up to it. So the second posture is like this. So it's underneath, it's like you're holding underneath the ball and the elbows come out. And that's Tuo Bao. Supporting holding or lifting holding. So again, Tuo.
So it's not touching there.
Yeah, you can rest it on your legs. Yeah, because we've got the legs are there, so they'll get in the way a bit. It'll be different when we do it standing. And then we've got Fu Bao, pressing and holding. So those are the three basic health stances. There's a few more than that. That's good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the chicken, we're going to do the running chicken and the stamping chicken. So we're going to do running chicken. So there's a very, very silly Qigong exercise called chicken shakes its tail known as Qigong. And there's a whole load of silly arm movements to that. And then you go like that. It's called circles. And then finally the chicken goes on it. I don't know if you've seen the film Chicken Run. Well, it's like,
Yeah.
and you go do a run and then you stab. So it's obviously very fierce. Get in touch with your inner fierce chicken that fight. Chickens can be quite vicious actually. They're good at fighting. The men chickens they used to use them, and there's a Taoist tale about this man that was breeding and training these fighting chickens that met the fighting cock, and then there was this chicken that was so fierce that as soon as it got into the ring with the other chicken would go, right, that's it. That's the level, that's the quality, and it's like a Taoist thing. I can't remember it. There's all these amazing tales from this culture, so we get them and we go running chicken for 10 seconds. Ready, steady, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's lovely.
It's good, isn't it? That's telling you. So now what we do is we come up, if you can. If you need to use the chair or you know, have a bit of a. Ooh, well done. That's getting better, isn't it? Well done. So we'll just bounce for a bit. That's it. We'll just do those exercises in the 5 minutes that we've got left. I don't really want to go any more than 5 minutes. So we'll just do the first one. So it's just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So what we did in the chair, breathe in. Breathe out. And still breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's a lovely little sequence, that. It's the one I learned from Eli, who's still off. I think he's still in Australia at the moment, so I've had a few weeks off his 6 o'clock in the morning class with everybody. It's actually been really nice. But yeah, it's good to have a breath. So you breathe in and out. Okay, we'll just have a look at those. So just come in like this. And that's the first one. So we'll do Cheng Bao. So just bring the elbows in, just make that one really easy. So look at Cheng Bao basic version. And you just want to allow the weight to settle just behind the ball of each foot. Fall through the head. And then what you can do is you can go a bit higher up, and that's the Cheng Bao, how I used to do it. And so you bring the hands around, so you want the fingers pointing towards each other, but separated, that's it. Relax the thumb. It's quite tough to do that one for an hour. That one for an hour is dreadful already. That one for an hour, no. We're like maybe 2 minutes. We're doing like a minute, 2 minutes. Yeah, even that. But this is make the structure strong. So you want to just lengthen and just make little adjustments in your posture, just to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed through the feet. Yeah. Okay, tall bow, so elbows forward. Nice round shape in the arms. This one's not so bad. I quite like it. So tall through the head. So someone like you've got a piece of string here pulling on your head, chin's tucked in, tall bow. And then raise the hands up. Then allow them to rest on top of the imaginary ball. It's Fu Bao. So that the hands is about chin height or slightly under. Chin height or slightly under. So that's too high, that's too low. That's just right.
Yeah.
It's just right. And we're all breathing. Okay, go back to Cheng Bao. So you can do an exercise which Master Chung, who I know this of, calls the bear. I've also known it as the constant bear. Sounds like a fable, you know, the constant bear. Yeah, thinking, having his dinner, thinking about him. But anyway, so you just transfer the weight and turn, and this is the bear. When I did this with some brownies, the brownies, the little ones. Yeah, there's the brownies. Yeah, the younger girls. But these days you can have both in both, which I think is I highly approve of. Actually, yeah. And I was so know what. Now, what sort of bears do they have in China then? A 6-year-old.
Pandas?
Yeah, one little 6-year-old puts her hand up and said yes. She went, big ones. Yes, they have big bears in China. Very well said. That's fantastic. She's very proud. And then someone else, I said yes. Panda bears. I said, yes, panda bears are in China. Yeah, I think there's another type of bear, but everyone loves the panda bear. And then one little 6-year-old, or she might have been 7, she was scowling. And then she put her hand up with a scowling face. I said, yes. And she said, bears don't move like that at all. And I said, I think you might be right. I've never seen a bear do this, but this is called a bear. I said, it's probably something to do with the translation from Chinese into English. And she seemed satisfied with that answer. So I got away with it. But yeah, every time I do this, I think of a little 6-year-old boy. Bears don't move like that at all.
That's the mouse and baby, tell it like it is.
Oh, they do, but yeah, but this is how this panda bear moves. So you should be able to feel your weight. So when I did this with Master Chung, we did this for a very long time, and back then I was still in my 20s. I was in my like mid to late 20s, so I had very little patience. Indeed, I found this interminable standing on people's heads. But yeah, bears don't move like that at all. But you know, this is called a bear. Okay. Can you feel it's useful for your weight?
Yeah.
For your balance? Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, mine, really good, really good. But I just love it. No, just imagine a great big bear. And Brenda who comes on a Wednesday, she then told us her bear story about how her and her son, who works as a warden in a big reserve in America somewhere, a big nature park. They have bears in their parks, not like, you know, we get squirrels. The most scariest thing is a squirrel chuck a nut at your head or something, but they get actual bears. And then someone, oh, we can see a bear, goes, right, I want you to very, very slowly walk backwards and then dive into the hedge. So that's what her and her grandson did.
Really? Did you see there was an article? I believe it was
So
in
keep
America,
that on the floor, yeah.
where the bear, this woman was living in an area where there were a lot of bears.
Bears, yeah.
And she had bars in her windows and everything. And she told her friend she was being pestered by this bear.
Yeah.
And her friend didn't really think loads of it. And then eventually she's in her bed, the bear actually broke into her home, it pulled the bars and it mauled her.
Oh, blimey, dreadful.
So yeah, be very respectful of bears. So that's what you're doing, because it's they use their paws a lot, they move,
Oh,
they use
yeah,
their
of course they
heads.
do, yeah.
I've been watching them move.
Yeah,
It's
it's nasty.
amazing. And there's the bear qigong that we did a bit. Did we do the bear walking?
I just got the nutjack in mind.
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah,
thing.
nutjacks just, I mean, all the
Yeah, my son's got his-
the worst thing you'll
in
get
his as
is
well.
all your
Yeah.
plants will get eaten.
And they're a bit of a mess now.
They are a pet. Okay, go back to the middle and then just
I get a
pass the
baby.
hand. I just love walking along them, they're brilliant.
You actually got an allotment though, my husband.
But I don't own an allotment, so I don't
Neither
really.
do I.
Usually must find out what plants they don't.
I know, not many.
Arsenic, what about that?
Read that.
Yes.
Okay.
Time to go.
It's time to go. Gosh, that went fast.
Indeed, time always flies when you have fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
When you're talking about bears, you know, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but there's a lot of wildlife in Tai Chi. They're very into their conservation. It's actually quite a, you know, I think those youngsters should be doing it because it's very into animal and it respects, you know, the animals and things. So
To be fair, that lady brought some of it on herself because apparently she wasn't very good at getting rid of her rubbish. So I think
that would
was
attract them
attraction.
because then
would,
they
yeah.
get fed. Yeah.
So it knew, yeah.
I mean, I did
Same
hear
here.
an amazing story. I was staying at a youth hostel and I was reading this magazine for intrepid, exciting people. That, you know, let's all go camping up the mountain sort of magazine for very hardy people. And then this bloke was talking about how he was in his tent in wherever the polar bears live. Antarctic. And one of them. And it ends in Arctic anyway. And
Fantastic.
and what happened was he was just peacefully sleeping. And then the next minute he can feel something sitting on him. And it's a polar bear. And he said, in the article, it said, so I slowed down my heart rate so I didn't come across as prey.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I thought,
How did you do that?
And he said, what? And then he said, and then eventually he got off, and then they stared at each other for a bit, and then the polar bear walked away, and I thought,
My goodness, Mary. Pretty
So-
rare.
I just thought I was doing that.
I don't think I've been able to slow my heartbeat down. I'll probably end up being dinner, but apparently it's doable. You just slow your heart rate down. Oh, I've got to be sat on by a polar bear. I think I'm just going to relax. So he obviously was a very good Tai Chi person. Much better than me. So nice and good. Yeah, I mean, if a monkey jack sat on you, you'd want to cuddle it, wouldn't you? So rub the hands together. And pull in the both. So yeah, slowly. So if you find a pair, calm down.
And walk backwards.
And walk backwards. Rub the hands together.
Like that.
And then give the love back. Oh, that's much better. So that was a little bit of a class on principles of standing and good posture, being very calm. Like the man was. Yeah, brilliant. Really hydrated.
Yeah.
Keep really hydrated. Take it easy. Don't rush. No tearing around. But I would appreciate some help getting this room back. But we'll stop videoing now. Thanks very much for coming. I'll just so that was the I've not really used this phone before for recording, so we'll do that. I'll stop the how do I stop recording? I don't know. I'll just end the thing because I can't work out anything. All right, I'll end it. Thanks very much for coming. Take care. Bye. Bye.